Over the weekend, severe thunderstorms and flash flooding caused Dolly Parton's famous Dollywood theme park to be evacuated. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee experienced extreme flooding, closing streets and businesses. Look at that. After receiving upwards of 4.5 inches of rainfall. Dollywood guests were ushered to safety with the help of Pigeon Forge officials. Only one minor injury reported, but Dollywood Parks and Resorts making an announcement on X, updating the public, saying they're assisting any guests whose vehicles were affected by the weather event, and also announcing the park is expected to reopen today, even though other parts of the area are still experiencing some pretty bad flooding. So I would like to welcome in Nelson Gullet from WDVX Radio in Eastern Tennessee. Nelson, thank you so much for giving us some of your time. We saw some of the video there. Kind of describe the situation on the ground there right now.
Yeah, so I go to Dollywood quite often with my kids. We have the season pass. We're there 5-6 times a year. Yesterday was a normal day at Dollywood. We were riding all the coasters and doing all the rides. About 4:15, I got a weather alert that said heavy rain is coming at 5:30. So I got my kids together. I said, we're going to do one more ride. We'll get our cinnamon bread and we'll get to the car before it's done. And right around 4:30 is when the rain started. I was with my young son, and we ended up running through the park trying to find shelter. We eventually were able to get out of the park around 5:30, and I can't imagine there were too many people that got out after us, because even at that point, we were already driving through standing water on some of the exit roads. There's a creek that runs parallel to a lot of the parking lots, like you're seeing on screen there. And it had already come over the banks. It's a 2-lane road out. One of the lanes was already pretty much covered. It was a single file line of cars trying to get out because no one would go in the second lane. The picture on screen right now is one my daughter took out of the window of the car as we were leaving right before we got on the highway. That's an elevated parking lot for the water park that's coming down toward the main lots of Dollywood. And it was, like you said, nearly 5 inches of rain in about an hour. And we thought about waiting it out, but we decided to just grab some ponchos to keep the cinnamon bread dry, and we got out, and I'm lucky that we did.
You absolutely are. Nelson, looking at that picture that you say your daughter took there, I mean, that looked like a waterfall. This, talk about rain coming so fast, so hard. Are you surprised that there is only one minor injury reported, considering, how many people we're talking about, how massive this flooding was?
Yeah, anytime you talk about this, your worry is that someone is going to get in a car and get in over their heads, or a young child, or maybe someone who has mobility issues might get swept away. The water in the park that we came through, it's all concrete and asphalt, so there's no ground to absorb the water. Even as we were leaving a little after 5 o'clock, just on the parking lot, we were stepping in a 1/2 inch to 1 inch of water. I didn't see the heavy stuff that you're showing right there until we got out of the park. But yeah, you worry that someone gets in a car and gets stuck and gets swept away. But it seems like they were able to stop people. I think they stopped running trams to the parking lots shortly after we got to our car. So maybe that helped with some of that. You see the people going through the water there too. You're lucky, like you said, that no one was more seriously hurt. But like I said, we've been going to Dollywood for almost 10 years, and we always have a great experience there. And, it's not surprising to me that they're doing everything they can. When the wildfires hit several years ago, Dollywood was one of the pillars of that community to help people out then. So it's not surprising that they're trying to do the right thing now, too.
Absolutely. Nelson, you say you go to the park a lot. This is one of your family's favorites here. Have you ever seen anything like this before when it comes to just this massive amount of flooding?
I mean, I'm originally from Eastern Kentucky, so I kept an eye on those floods 2 years ago in Whitesburg and some of the eastern parts of the state. And yesterday was actually the 2-year anniversary of some of that flooding I saw online. So I watched some of that. I took the kids to look at some of the aftermath and ran supplies and stuff to that area then. But to have been in it, something like this, and to have just escaped, no, I don't think I have.
And I'm going to ask this question, even though I think I know the answer. Do you and the family plan to go back to Dollywood soon?
Oh, yeah. I've got my radio show coming up this week. I already have Dolly's Steady as the Rain programmed and ready for my show this week. because Dollywood, it's steady, it's a part of our lives, and we'll be back.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.